We are born to win but conditioned to lose. You all must have heard this statement somewhere. In fact, I believe that this is not just applicable for human being. This is applicable for any animal which has got a brain. Because brain is an organ or an instrument which can be programmed. So you consistently, repeatedly expose your brain to something that becomes a programming. Those who have done an MBA or any management program must have studied something called a Pavlov's theory, which is there in the organizational behavior. Pavlov was a scientist or a psychologist, and he conducted a study, a research. He had a pet dog and he used to serve food on a plate every day. Before serving the food, he used to ring a bell. Ring a bell and then place the plate with the food. Ring a bell, place the plate with the food. Ring a bell, place the plate with the food. This has been going on for days. And on one day, on an experimental basis, what he did was that he rang the bell but didn't place the plate. Interestingly, the observation was that the dog still salivated. So that showed that it's not the plate or the food which created the saliva, it was the ring which created the saliva. Here is another experiment. So a big tank, a fish tank in which there were a lot of small fishes. They put a shark into this big tank. And as you know what can happen, the shark ate away all the small fishes. Now, they brought a big glass, a piece of glass and inserted into the tank and made it as a partition. Now, the shark is on one side of the glass and the small fishes on the other side of the glass. You know what happened? The shark, with a lot of, excitement, came, just to eat these small fishes, but continuously get hit on this glass and went back. This has been going on, and the shark tried and again get hit and go back. Shark doesn't know that what is going on. On the second day, again the same experiment was repeated. Shark came and started hitting the glass and going back. Third day, again the same thing. Fourth day, again the same thing. Shark coming, hitting the glass, going back. Fifth day, sixth day, seventh day. By seventh day, the shark's attempts to hit or, penetrating into the small fish area, it was very less. The number of attempts were very less. By around 10th or 11th day, the interesting thing is that the shark never even attempted. Then they removed that glass partition. You know the interesting fact? The shark never attempted to eat any small fish. Interestingly, even the small fishes were dancing around the shark, but still the shark never tried. Because the shark got conditioned that it's not possible. We always wonder, this big elephant just get tied to a pillar using a small chain. And the elephant never tries to break that chain. You know it. Why? Because when that elephant was small, that time itself, he was actually tied to a pillar using a chain. That point of time, he tried many times, but nothing happened. The chain never got broken. And he must have tried several times, and after that, he realized that it cannot be done. And after that, he never did it. So what happened? Now he's so big, so huge, but he's still tied to the pillar using the same chain. But he never tries to break it because his brain is programmed that it cannot be broken. Now think about yourself. When new opportunities come in front of you, new things come in front of you, when you want to move up in your life, that time some chain is actually blocking you. What is this chain? It is the same glass partition, it is the same chain, it is the same ring which is there inside your brain. It is nothing but the kind of situations happened in your life in the past. The kind of past failures, you must have tried something several times but you failed and you realize that I cannot do this. You must have tried 2 or 3 different businesses and all failed and you realize that business is not my cup of tea. So these things becomes a reminder, and this actually stops you, blocks you from moving ahead. So you need to understand one thing. When you are actually having an opportunity right in front of you, when you really want to move up in your life and something stops you, understand that this is a chain, this is that glass partition, this is that ring, nothing else. It's not that it is not possible. It is not that you are not able to do it. But what is required to break this? Courage. Courage is the ultimate thing to become successful in life. I always believe that You know, I have seen so many people having big dreams, and they write down their goals, they have huge dreams, and they are ready to work hard, and even they consistently work also. But they don't have that courage. They don't have that boldness to do it, you know. They try it for some time, and after that they think that, okay, maybe that this is also not my cup of tea. Maybe that this, I don't deserve this. What is courage? Courage is committing yourself into action even when you are in doubt. Courage is committing yourself into action when you are in doubt. The doubt is nothing but the past programming. When an opportunity comes in front of you, or when you want to go up in your life, that point of time, what is pulling you down? That's doubt. Doubt is a fear. That's okay. But courage is the commitment to pull yourself into action even when you are in doubt. People who have succeeded in life, it is not that they had full confidence in what they wanted to do in their life even when they started. No, when they started, they were not sure about it. They had doubts. They were not absolutely 100% sure of. They never had any guarantee that they would become successful, but they had the doubt. But still they committed themselves into action. So that is what is required, the courage to break the chain, courage to understand that there is no glass partition, courage to know that it is not the ringing of the bell which is actually creating your hunger. It's up to you to decide. In fact, whatever has been programmed in your brain doesn't matter. If you have the courage to take the first step, I'm telling you, you have started your journey towards success. Wish you all the best and see you next time. Bye.